One of the biggest problems you can face as a breacher in Rainbow Six Siege is having a wall that's bandited or caded and you don't have any way of getting rid of the electricity off. In this video, I'm going to give you 10 tricks you can do with Thermite to be able to breach bandited walls without needing any kind of thatch or any kind of impact AMPs. And all of these walls that we're going to open will be impactful for a certain kind of take that you might want to do. Like, none of these walls are just going to be random walls in the middle of the map that have no impact on the attack that you might want to do. So, starting off with probably one of the most well-known ones, this is on to breach into initiation on theme park. If these two walls here towards initiation are reinforced and bandited and you're a solo queue Thermite main, you might be like, oh shit, well there's no way we can get the things off the wall, we can't go below this wall. Instead of doing all that, all you need to do is come up to where this bridge is and break, put a Thermite on the wall like this, and then breach the wall, and then it'll make a hole in the initiation wall like that. And then from this position you're able to go in, get your plant down behind the pillar pretty safely, come back out and cover it from the breach. And then from this you have pretty easy sailing. Now this one is very well known to the point where people started opening up this wall by default now because of this trick. But make sure you watch the whole video because I can almost guarantee you won't know all of the ones on this list. So for the second spot we're here on Oregon, and this is for attacking the kitchen and dining bomb site. Now you might want to go for a kind of meeting attack, and if you do, you can face some problems if the meeting wall is bandited and reinforced. So to get around that, what you can do is come over to this attic door here and literally just put it on the wooden bit here on the floor like this. As close as you can to this bit here, because this wall right here is where the meeting wall is, and then simply just open that, and I'll go down and show you what it looks like downstairs. So when you go downstairs, you'll see the whole wall is pretty much breached. You can't run through it, but you can vault through it. And then from here you're able to get a very good plant spot behind this metal cabinet, because this is not wall bangable. So the only way they can get you out of here is through any holes that have in security. Where if you have a guy covering from Zulu hallway, which is this hallway here, I'll go and show you. If you have a guy covering from this hallway here, they cannot really do that. Like, they're not able to be safe in there because he can swing around and kill them. Or they'll have to C4 you out. So it's a very good plant spot there, and then you're able to cover it back from meeting, or like even from all the way back here. I believe, yeah, you can get an angle from garage as well if you want to, just to be extra safe. And then if they manage to get past your angle, you can just walk out and wall bang them. So it's very strong if you can get this wall open from above and then go and do all this. So yeah, let's move on to the next one now. Now for the third spot, we're going to be again talking about the kitchen and the dining bomb site in Oregon, and this is to breach the small tower wall, which is a very common entry point for attackers. This is a very commonly done trick as well, this one on the small tower wall, but I thought I'd show you just in case you didn't already know. So if you come up here where the blue carpet thing is, put it around about there, breach the wall, and you'll see it breaches again about half of the wall like that, and then you're able to come peek into the kitchen, get a plant down behind this sofa, and then once you get the plant off there, you're able to cover from deep small tower and above, and it's very hard to win that for the defenders. And the good thing about this plant spot is when you're planting, you're safe from kitchen, because like right now I'm visible at the kitchen, but when I'm planting my head goes down, so I'm not as visible, and there's this concrete wall that blocks you, so you're very safe to do that. So yeah, that's a very good attack strategy as well for the kitchen dining. So let's move on to another map now, and I'll show you another one. Alrighty, so for the fourth Thermite trick, we're going to be on Clubhouse, and I'm going to be talking about the gym bomb site, the gym bedroom bomb site. Now, it's very common for defenders on the gym defense to set up in logistics, and they'll put a mirror on this wall here. This is a very common mirror spot, and they'll commonly reinforce this wall as well and play sort of behind it. So what we can do as an attacker to get around that is to breach this outside wall with Thermite like this, very far on the right. And this will not only breach the outside wall, it'll also breach this wall as well. So we'll get rid of the mirror that's on the wall, because obviously the mirror is not going to survive all that explosion. And it also gives you an opportunity to push into Logi, if you know construction's clear, of course. So it's very good for like doing a kind of split push. If you want to go take Logi, have someone go on the Logi hatch, so any player in this logistic cubby is trapped here. Then you breach this wall open, you're able to then go around pre-fire him, get Logi control, and then from this you're able to drone further into sight, have the jacuzzi breach get opened, you can push through any rotate that they have in gold, and then try and take in a master bedroom and get a plant down kind of around this area if possible, or even just in the doorway as well, but it's a good plant spot. So that's like basically another attack strategy you can use on so that's another attack strategy you can use on Clubhouse. A nice little split push from open to jacuzzi wall, go around, open up that single wall, have a teammate on the hatch, clear out the Logi guy into this cubby by going on the hatch so he can't run around in the room, and then if there's anybody here, he can run in, pre-fire in it, as long as construction's clear. And if you have someone on the construction window, you can pretty much make sure that construction's clear enough to do this. And then once you get in here, you kind of chill to like reset a little bit and then drone further and get further into the map. So it's very, very nice. Alrighty, so for the 5th thermite trick, we're going to be over on Coastline, and I'm going to show you how to breach the service triple wall here on site of kitchen and service. Now this wall is very, very nice to do this thermite trick with, because not only does it get rid of any need to clear bandits or clear anything off the wall, it also means that you're safe to breach it, because breaching this wall can be a death trap if someone swings it from kitchen, blue bar, swing around from sunrise, even if someone's security, someone's courtyard, like they could be anywhere. So being able to do this trick is very, very nice. So all you need to do this trick is come up to master bed, penthouse, get rid of this bag off the floor like that. Just put it down on the floor as close as you can to the bed like that. And then as close to this wall as well as if you can. And then breach it. Then I'll hop on the drone and show you what it sees. Boom. As you can see, it breaches pretty much the whole wall. Like it's not runnable, but none of these ones where you do like this are going to be runnable. None of the ones that you do vertically are going to be runnable. But this gives you the option to stand on top of this reception desk, see into the kitchen door, and come over here and try and see the rotate hole. Or you can just come and stand up here, get these long angles from like back security. It's very, very nice. And then you're able to come over here, jump in, get a little plant down here in the corner, which is very, very secure, because they need to be able to get you out that corner. They need to swing all the way around like this until they're like here. And if someone's on the breach, there's no way that they're not dead. Like if there's someone swinging around all the way like this and someone on the breach doesn't kill them, then I would be flaming my teammate for that. But anyways, so you get the plant down here, and then if you're in here, you're able to shoot anything that's on the wall off while you're in here, then jump back out. And then if it's safe enough to do so, you can breach the wall open fully if you want to, or you can just play from like further back, like back here. You can play from like back lobby, hold, find anyone to push in, kill them. Anybody push from kitchen, you can kill them through the windows of courtyard. It's a very, very nice post plant to be in. So yeah, I would recommend trying that out in your games. So thermite spot number 6, we're going to be still on Coastline, but this is going to be for the penthouse and the theatre bomb site, which is the top floor bomb site here, of course. Now, to breach this VIP wall, and like without having to worry about any kind of bandits on the wall, all you need to do is try and take 90 control here, get a thermite charge on this wall here. It's a little bit risky, but if you're able to get this off, it provides some really nice, a really nice attack into sight. Breach that wall like that, and then obviously, as you can see, you get a pretty much a normal reach on the VIP wall. From this, you're able to come in here, get a nice little plant down here. You're able to shoot any kind of denial off the wall, and if you've got any breaches left, you can open up another hole if you want to do that. But this is a very, very nice attack to try and do. If you're able to get this like position and this thermite off, then it's very, very strong. But you might die at this point. So I would recommend bringing something like a Monty to block this angle so you're able to do it safely, or to have some kind of smoke grenade. With thermite you've got smoke, so you can smoke it off, go and do that, then run around, and it's very, very nice once you've got it off. So I would definitely give it a try in games, because once you get that wall open, it's pretty much a done deal from there. You can cover from the window, you can drop bathroom, you can have a guy Hall of Fame, have someone VIP, and then from here you can plant here. If you have like all these different angles covered, it's very, very hard to lose that round from there. So definitely give it a try in your ranked games. Alrighty, so for the 7th thermite spot, we're going to be on Canal here, and this is going to be for the basement site. Now, to breach the closet wall here, all you need to do is come above into archives, go a little bit to the right of this like shelving cabinet thing, and just put a thermite on the floor around here, like this. Then just breach it, and you'll see from the drone that it breaches half the wall, like this, which is very, very nice. And then from this you're able to go around, potentially go through trench, and if you get some like a teammate like a buck or something to do vertical above the bathroom, you can clear someone out of bathroom so you're able to enter. And then you're able to vault through here and start attacking on towards site. If you're able to get through this and get to here, this is a very, very nice plant spot. You're able to vertically defend it, and you're able to back off back into the closet, and then you can kind of play angles around the reinforcement, because half the reinforcement will still be alive here, which means you can kind of head glitch it, which is very nice to do as well. Then you can fight the hallway, and then of course you can push around, get a nice little flank off, and make a nice little play from there. It's really, really nice to do, and definitely fun to do in your ranked games if you want to give it a try. Now for the 8th thermite trick spot, we're going to be doing the canal basement again, but this is to get the hatch open, the main hatch. Now, it's very common for attackers to reinforce off this hatch and then cade it, which as a solo queue thermite player, that can be hard to get around. But if you go to the side of the hatch, put a thermite charge on the floor so that it doesn't overlap with the hatch as close as you can without it overlapping the hatch, because that will destroy it. then breach the thermite, it will also breach the hatch like that, which is very, very nice. It's a good thing to know because not only does it do vertical around the hatch so you can watch the door from the vert, but also opens hatch. But it also opens the hatch and gives you the option to navigate around that and drop the hatch if you want to make up there on site. If you're able to pair this one up with that one, because you can breach that one, have your teammate go trench door, and then you're able to breach the hatch on site, you've got a really, really nice attack with both of them two together, because you can cover the door from the hatch, then you can cover this door from vertical, and then you can go around and have a guy on trench, like the planter can go and hold this head glitch. And then if that's only a 3-man executing, it's a very, very strong, so I would definitely recommend trying both of these out. Alrighty, so for the next thermite trick, we're going to be still on Canal here, and this is going to be again for the basement, but this is to get this hatch open here, which is above the locker room, which is kind of a nice hatch to open if you want to go for a little flank play. So if this hatch is reinforced and caded, so if this hatch here is reinforced and caded, all you need to do is go to the side of it like you did with the last one, put it on the floor next to the hatch, make sure it doesn't overlap the hatch, just so it doesn't get destroyed, and then breach it, and then not only does it do the floor, and then not only does it breach the floor, it also breaches the hatch open as well, which is very nice. So from here you're able to drop lockers and make a nice little play on the site if you want to try and do that. You can push around bathroom, clear that out so your teammates can push in trench. It's a very nice attack to try out and do, so I would definitely recommend trying this out as well. Alright, so for the last thermite spot of this video, we're going to be breaching the basement hatch on Clubhouse. So this, again, is very commonly reinforced and caded. So to get around that, all you need to do with thermite is come to the side of it like you did with the last two hatches, as close as you can without overlapping, and then just breach the floor. Boom, it'll get the floor and the hatch, and it's very, very nice. Like, this is a very common hatch to try and open on a kitchen on a basement attack. This is probably one of the most common plant spots on this site, so getting the kitchen hatch open is pivotal for that. So I would definitely recommend learning this thermite trick and doing this in your games. And just for future reference, any hatch with a soft floor around it like this one and like the last two, you can do this trick on. So if the hatch is reinforced and caded, as long as there's soft floor around it, you can still breach it, which is very, very nice to know. So if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like this, I know a load more of these kind of spots, so if you want to see another video exactly like this, then make sure you drop a comment down below saying you want to see that, and also drop a like and sub, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.